This is a Raspberry Pi Zero W. It is not the 2 model, and it's not quite fast enough to run Hyperion reliably. You definitely want the Pi Zero W 2. I soldered on the bare minimum pins that I needed for the Hyperion project, and then I upgraded to a Pi Zero 2 W and did the same thing. For those of you who want to use a Pi Zero, case and all is just that big, and you don't want to do any soldering. Well, I bought another Pi Zero W2. Of course, the header pins, if you just stick them in there, they need to be soldered. That's 40 pins, that's 40 solder joints. Or, there's a kit. I have no association with this kit, but there's a link in the description. Amazon affiliate link, of course. And this is a hammer-on kit. Now, I've already flipped through the instructions on this, but basically it comes with another pin header. This is a 40-pin pin header, and it is just like the original one, with one exception. The pins are a little wider. You take this off, you take these 2 studs out, and this plastic, it's got a little indent there. So what you want to do is take your Pi Zero W2. Once you get the standoffs off, you're going to line up the 2 holes on either side of where the pin header goes. Put these standoffs back in. We're going to put 40 pins on here with no soldering. So the standoffs are in, they are secure. Then you line this up, and if you look closely, you'll see that the ends of the pins go into the board, but there's that little part that sticks out a little wider. I believe that's the part that's going to jam into the through holes. Then you line this up here, and you simply take your hammer. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not going to use a 5-pound sledge. In fact, I'm just going to use this little 8-ounce guy and just gently, I'm gonna go kind of like from one side to the other, and I'm kind of looking underneath to see when we're just about there. And I think we are. And it looks like it could use a little more in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. It's sticking up just a tiny bit. Matter of fact, if you can see this, this is rocking just a little. We're gonna hit it a bit in the middle. And I think that's gonna do it. So then you take these standoffs off, which is easier said than done. And save this kit so you can do this on a future one. You can order more of these special pin headers from the same company. So save all of this for a future use. And now, just like that, we've got a Raspberry Pi 2W0. Again, I mix those orders up constantly. So you stick the Pi Zero into the case, preferably the right way around. Put the lid on. Let's just pretend there's an SD card in there. And just like that, you've got access to all the pins. And now we take our level shifter, available on my store, links in the description. First of all, we're gonna power the Raspberry Pi. Now this is important. There are 2 USB micro ports on here. The farthest one to the edge of the board is the one you wanna use for power. And we're gonna plug that into the USB-C output of our level shifter, like that. Makes a nice little click. Then our green, or maybe yellow, depending on which version you get. From the top right, we're gonna count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pin number 6, and then the ground wire is pin number 7. And that's it. Your Pi is now connected, and when you put power to the level shifter, it will power not only the Pi, but also your LED strip, and the data will be at 5-volt logic level. So just like that, very simple, easy to do. And you can use this breakout that comes with most Raspberry Pi kits, put that in the other micro USB port, and that lets you plug in your HDMI capture device to the Pi Zero W2. So there you have it, folks, a simple hammer-on pin header install kit. So now that you have your Pi Zero, make sure you click up here and check out the actual video where I demonstrate how to build your Hyperion setup using my level shifter and any Raspberry Pi, but the Pi Zero 2W does a fantastic job for its size, and it's dead silent. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.